Namaskar. I am Dr. Sapunti brings you the viewpoint. What about India-United States trade deal? Is it delayed or abandoned? Why President Donald Trump imposed tariffs on Indian goods? Yes, the deal is delayed. Trade negotiations between India and the United States have stalled, particularly over access to India's agriculture and dairy markets. Multiple rounds of talks have taken place since April, but both sides remain at an impasse. A United States delegation is expected to visit New Delhi in late August, yet no resolution appears imminent. The United States has set an August 1st deadline to finalize terms. Where no breakthrough emerged, the Trump administration imposed retaliatory tariffs on Indian goods. Why the holdup? Focus on dairy and agriculture. India's strong refusal to open key sectors like agriculture, dairy, and GM crop markets as no-go zones, essential to protect the livelihoods of 700 million rural Indians. Allowing United States corn, soybean, or hormone-treated dairy would risk flooding markets with subsidized imports. There is big tariff gaps. India's average applied tariff on farm goods is around 39%, with bound rates up to 113%. In contrast, the United States average rate is about 5%. This lack of reciprocity remains a core issue for United States negotiators. Why tariffs by the United States up to 25%? On July 30th, President Donald Trump announced a 25% tariffs on Indian exports effective from August 1st, citing India's trade practices, tariff barriers, and the fact that India continues to purchase Russian oil and military equipment. In April and again in July, the United States had warned of reciprocal tariffs ranging from 20 to 27% if no deal is materialized. Experts see the tariff as both a negotiating tactics and punitive measures. India's response, what has been said? Strong principle, no compromise. India has made it clear that it will not yield on agriculture, dairy, and GM crop access. These are off limits in any agreement. Minimal economic impact expected from government side. Government sources say while tariffs would affect exports, the impact is expected to be limited and India remains focused on ongoing substantive negotiations. Denial of retaliatory measures by the government sides. The Ministry of External Affairs reaffirmed that India has no plan to suspend existing taxes or impose counter duties on United States goods. Social media rumors to the contrary are disinformation. So what about dairy and agricultural disputes? These sectors continue to be the major stumbling blocks. The United States wants access for ethanol, poultry, corn, soybean, and hormone-treated dairy products, but India rejects that part due to concern over food safety, local livelihoods, and cultural sensitivities. Why the United States impose tariffs? As a pressure move to push India into negotiation, especially to open protected sectors. Cited broader geopolitical concerns, India's energy and defense dealings with Russia, including oil imports, and its BRICS alignment. Aimed at offsetting the trade imbalances, United States maintains a goods trade deficit of around 45 to 46 billion US dollar with India. So what is India's concern? Swadeshi and diplomacy. Prime Minister Narendra Modi called for a renewed Swadeshi, that is self-reliance ethos, supporting domestic production and minimizing reliance on imports. While continuing to engage in trade talks, India declined to retaliate aggressively, preferring diplomacy over escalation. However, in the country's farmer organizations and trade unions have announced nationwide protests against the United States tariffs and UK-India deal, arguing these undermine farmers' interests. Anyway, India's United States trade deal is not just about economics. It is about sovereignty, livelihood, and geopolitics. And that's all for now. Thank you.